Hey guys, if you are a returning viewer, thank you so much for joining us today.
Yes.
We're over here at Yvonne's house.
Yep.
And if you are new, welcome.
Yep.
I am Nancy. You can find me on Instagram as NancyDrew77.
And I'm Yvonne, and you can find me as I'll Love You on Instagram as well. And we are the Knitty Bitty Sisters. Hello.
Welcome.
Welcome back. This might be a long one.
Grab you a drink, settle in with your project.
Lots of stuff to show.
Yeah. That one.
Well, I mean,
I have a few, but
I am off for summer break, so I just been binge watching there again, don't judge me. Love Island. I've been binge watching and
just knitting, going to town.
Yeah, because like some of the drama I've just been
and then you
knitting
speed
faster,
up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
What's going on? Can't believe it.
Me, I notice if I'm watching something and knitting, I'll have to stop because I can't like watch the TV and knit. So I have to stop. I'm like, what's going on?
Well, if I'm doing something like ribbing or something that's not just knit, then I put it down. I'm like
full attention.
Yeah. But just knitting, I'm like, okay, I can do this because I've noticed that if I keep going, that I just mess it up and I got to rip back anyway.
True.
So
you don't want to do that.
Yeah, because like ribbing, I'll get to the end. I'm like, wait a minute, this is like jacked up.
Yeah.
My knits are on top of my purls. No, that's not right.
Yeah. Tick, 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 tick.
Yeah. So I've learned just
wait, stop.
Knitting I can watch and just rock and roll, but yeah.
God damn. Okay, well, I have 3 whips. How many whips do you have?
1, 2, 3, maybe 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, but 3 is actual whips. 3s are hose that I haven't started the second sock yet. So.
Well, do you want to get started and then we'll just flip-flop?
Right. Well, on this first one, I don't have much to show. I would have more, but I messed up. I am test knitting for Judy of the Autumn Acorn on Instagram. And she posted this super cute little sweater vest. It's the Kulipa Slipover. Anyway, it's got knitting and crochet. And there's a little crochet, the little flowers there on the sweater. So yesterday I cast on, here's the front, cast on the bottom and did the crochet part, and I picked up my stitches along here, and I'm like, well, it says I'm supposed to pick up, so many. No, too small. So I look back and I'm like, Yvonne, you highlighted the wrong size just on the cast on. I went through and highlighted because I'm doing the large, and so went and highlighted all my size parts, not the cast on.
Oh man.
On the cast on, I highlighted the medium. So when I went to go pick up the stitches, it was the medium size. So I'm not going to rip this out because I might go ahead and, do a medium for somebody as a gift or something. So there's that. So this morning I cast back on, and I've got the bottom ribbing part done. So I just need to bind that off to do the crochet part, and then I can rock and roll. So I cast on the right count this time. So
awesome.
So anyway, the yarn I'm using is Warm and Cozy, the oak color yarn bee. Unfortunately, it's discontinued at Hobby Lobby. Got a source that because I messaged and I was like, oh, this is so nice. I'm really liking. I mean,
Yes.
doesn't that feel so nice?
Yes.
No, it's discontinued.
It's gone. So it's sad.
So anyway, so I'm using that, and I just pulled from Stash because I'm like, I just can't afford to go shopping right now.
Right.
And then I'm using this green color, and it feels nice.
Yeah.
I got it from the dollar store,
Oh.
Dollar Tree.
Yeah.
Anyway, so feels really nice for being acrylic. $1. So got that, and then I'm using this one for the flowers. I thought it was really pretty to, you know, kind of do the.
And it's changing colors, isn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah.
And like on this one, you can see I started with the purple, and then it kind of slowly turned to the like blue, kind of gray at the end there. So
Cute.
anyway,
Cute.
so that's what I'm doing with that.
Lovely.
Fun. Yeah, I thought. I mean, it looks cute and really pretty, but will it look cute and nice on moi?
Yes.
Because, you know, I go shopping and, like, you see these cute tops or dresses, because I would really like to wear a dress. Do they look good on me? No. I don't know why. I put it on, maybe it's just because, you know, I don't wear dresses. And so when I put it on, I'm like, oh, Lord, this looks hideous. So.
When probably it doesn't. It's just you're not used to it?
It does.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I look in the mirror and I'm like, ugh, no. No. So. Anyway, yeah.
So are you going to join it in the round eventually? Or is it
No, it's
stay open?
knit in 2 pieces.
Oh.
And then you seam it together, which we'll see how that goes. Yeah.
Hopefully swimmingly.
That'll probably be the hardest part.
Yeah. Be like, I got my 2 halves together and done.
Yeah.
And I just gotta put them down. It's gonna be in timeout for a while.
Well, I have like a certain amount of time that I gotta get it done by. So.
Well, at least you have that to push you along.
Yeah. I've got probably about a month, I guess, to get it done. I'm like, well, I still got 2 weeks off of school, so I can zip through it.
Yeah.
And it seems like it's, I mean, pretty straightforward. I don't think it's going to be, you know, too hard. So
No.
be on the lookout for that pattern release next month. Anyway,
Cool.
yeah. What are you working on, ma'am?
Got some whips too.
Awesome.
Decide which one to show first.
I know. That's always the
Hard part.
yeah.
So, I was working on the rippled bralette DK version by Jessie Maed Designs, and I had discussed in previous video that I was doing modifications because it is a bottom up, but now I am just knitting. So here it is.
You sure it's gonna fit?
This lovely little tube. It's just, you know, super stretchy, but yeah, like, okay, so straps, did my striping, and then you do the ribbing, and I want it to be at least to my waist of my jeans, okay? So I tried it on, and of course, when it's like this, when you try it on, it stretches widthwise, you lose length.
Correct.
And so I'm like, well, I can't, okay, that looks like it's going to be long enough now. It brings it up. And so I've put a marker, you probably can't really see, maybe, a little marker right there, to go hand width length extra of where it hit me. Because I did try it on, I put it on a cord and tried it on, and then I was like, no, it is still too short. So I'm just ribbing away on it. Using Big Sky Yarn Company's yarn, and this is Teton.
It's pretty.
And I've noticed it's spiraling the speckles.
I see it's kind of. It's pretty.
It is so pretty.
I like the colors in
Thank you.
it. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I know I told you. I tried it on, and I think it's too tight. So I've kind of lost my steam on it. And plus, like, how long do I have to go? How much longer? So
I know when you're stuck doing a bunch of ribbing, it's just ugh.
Yeah. So
It's
it's definitely it's not the pattern. It's me, but anywho, there's that.
Yeah, I've seen who is it? I can't think right now. Somebody
Fibers.
I think so.
She's a couple.
Yeah. And I was like, she really liked it. Doing some more. I've seen other people doing it too, but
It's neat the concept of it.
Yeah. If I had a cute skinny body, maybe I'd make it, but
See, that's why I'm like making it longer.
yeah, I would just
I don't
look
want
like
nothing
I would just look like a sausage roll in there, and that ain't pretty.
I don't know. Once it's done, will I like wear it publicly? I don't know. It might just be at home, nobody to see.
Maybe if like you had like a little
Like a cardigan or a button-up shirt or something over it, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because like that picture you sent me, that big cozy cardigan that she had over hers was really cute.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. We'll see.
Alright.
Next.
In a minute, let me go ahead and get another test knit thing out of the way. It's already done and over with, the test knit, and the pattern was released yesterday, which, funny thing, I thought it was already released, and so I posted and shared her thing, you know, and then I saw it yesterday. It's finally available or something like that yesterday. I was like, what?
Sorry.
I thought you... Anyway. It's okay. It's all good.
It's okay.
It's all good. Anyway, this is Carlie of Northwood Knits, something like that. Anyway, she had previously already released toe-up version of her Vanilla Plus sock collection. There's like, I don't know, several, 3-4 patterns in the pattern itself that you can do. Anyway, she did it cuff down, and that's what just got released yesterday, is the cuff down version.
Nice.
And so she asked for a test for that, and I was like, hey, I can do the heel flap and gusset now without any holes, so I'll sign up for it. Well, it wasn't that. It was, there's either the shadow wrap heel, or you can do the fish lips kiss, which that's what I did. I did the fish lips kiss. But anyway, I did the color dip, and I added this little, I cast on with that, I guess it's a coral color, and then when I went to go join in the round and start my ribbing for the cuff, I changed to my main color here, and then I did the color dip there and on the toe.
They're so cute.
They turned out really pretty. I'm really happy with how they turned out. Do I have the tag in here? I was looking for that the other day. I was like, where did my stitch markers go? It was sitting right here. So yeah, stitch markers.
Stuck in the bag.
I threw them down in there. So,
Not
anyway.
sure which bag.
I didn't know I had stuck them down in a bag. Well, I don't. Yeah, I do. No, I don't. Yeah, I do.
Which one?
Yeah, I do. The main color that I used was Yarn Bee Authentic from Hobby Lobby in the natural slate colorway. Has a lot of grays, cream color, little blips of the kind of corally color. So I thought, hey, it's not much of the coral, so I will just add the coral to that.
Pretty.
Yeah. And that's Twisted Out Fiber Studio. Sorry, guys. Not available.
Another discontinued one.
Yeah. There was, talking about discontinued, I saw yesterday, I can't even, I'd have to look it up. The Alpaca with a Twist yarn. I don't know if you saw it sitting out.
No.
A sweater pattern got released. Oh my gosh. Field sweater. DK.
By who?
By
Camilla.
Camilla Vad. Yeah. Camilla Vad. Anyway.
Oh my goodness.
Look how gorgeous. Sorry, my hand is shaking. Oh, I just think it's so pretty.
Oh wow.
Look at the detail on the yoke.
Very nice.
Anyway, I follow her on Instagram and she kept posting, pictures of like as it's being done and some of the testers, posting theirs, and I'm like, oh, that is just so pretty. Anyway, she released the pattern yesterday.
Okay.
So I ran, of course, and grabbed it, and it takes DK weight for the pattern. So I was like, oh, how much of the Alpaca with a Twist do I have? And I've got two things of it, so probably about 1,100 yards.
Is that enough?
No, I need one more.
Oh.
So I thought, oh, I'm gonna look and see where I can order some. Discontinued.
Gone.
Discontinued. And so then I started looking through people's stashes if they had any for sale. I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna snatch it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have to order some yarn because I don't have enough DK in one particular color, and I think that's what I'm gonna do is do it in one color.
Have you contacted the dyer to see if she might have
any of that left?
Yes, I would.
Okay.
That's an option.
Okay. Maybe I can do that.
Because she might.
Anyway.
It's worth a shot anyway.
Yeah, because I just need one more. And I looked up, I was like, well, I could pick a different color that somebody's got for sale.
But they weren't selling the color that you have.
Yeah, as soon as I started seeing the ones that weren't for sale, then I just stopped. I didn't,
Gotcha.
keep looking.
Gotcha.
But out of the ones that said we'll trade or sell, none of them. But then there was ones that had other colors. They were, that was available to sell. So I don't know. I don't know if I'll go that route or just do something different. But yeah. Oh well. Yeah, but that's a good idea to contact her and just see if she has one more laying around somewhere.
Or if any local yarn shop sold it, or I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if she did any wholesale stuff, and anybody might have some still on the shelf somewhere. You need to do some sleuthing.
Yeah. Thanks for great tips. I'll check into that.
You're welcome.
What else are you working on, ma'am?
Okay. Sweater weather. Not sweater weather.
Oh man, I totally forgot to grab mine.
Have you been working on it?
No. I mean, I picked it up and did like a few rows and picked up like for the sleeves, but but yeah, no. I just have sleeves to do.
Oh, so close.
Yes.
All right, this is my City Limit sweater. My Advent sweater from using Maureen of Charming You, her Advent yarn from 2022.
Yep. Gorgeous,
Oh,
gorgeous. Look at those colors.
Oh my goodness.
So pretty.
Look at that green popping.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, just I cannot wait. It is so stinking soft.
Yeah. Yeah. That's gonna be nice.
It's gonna be so cozy. I'm just gonna do this. Let me see here. Okay. I'll show you.
There you go. There you go.
Too bad it doesn't have the sleeves. But just slowly working on it. Getting colors added slowly. Doing 3 rows per, because it's fingering weight, holding it double, 3 rows of one color, swap out one of the strands for another color in 3 rows, and just do. Slow go, but lovely.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So pretty.
So this is the color I am currently holding. This color by itself, double. So it's got the magenta and the green.
Yeah.
And this will be my next color.
Woo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is like more magenta, little green. This is more green.
Yeah.
Fading together.
Awesome.
Thank you.
So pretty.
Check out Maureen's shop. She's got great yarn,
Yes.
great colors. Oh my goodness, her colors.
Yeah, and she's got her Advent for this year.
It's up.
Yep, up for sale. Go grab you one so you can have it.
You will not be disappointed.
No.
At all.
No.
We'll have her shop linked below in the show notes. And she was recently on. Have you watched that video yet?
No, I haven't.
On the Lamb yarn shop.
I've been stuck on the Love Island.
Oh my goodness, get off of that.
I know, right?
Oh my goodness, reality TV
dirt.
here. Yeah.
Yeah.
She was on there with the shop owner Heather, and she carries this other lady's yarn, Lone Star Handcrafted, I think is her name, Gloria.
Okay.
And so they have been doing a podcast, but then they had Maureen on there kind of as a guest and talking about her latest thing was the Christmas in July box.
Okay.
And so she was going through and discussing that and like how she got started in the dyeing and stuff. It's very neat. Very neat.
Awesome.
But with Maureen, we've talked to her message wise, but haven't really seen a whole lot of videos or pictures of her, and so it was neat to see her.
I know, and if I was still living in Texas, I would be
Banging on her door,
meeting up with her, and come on, let's go knit.
Yes,
that would be so cool.
Yes.
Yeah,
She's super sweet.
but yeah, talking about Christmas in July.
What you got over there?
You gonna grab yours?
My next whip, yeah.
Grab it.
Oh,
yeah. Christmas in July kit. Came with this super cute bag. I mean, so incredibly well made.
yes.
I mean,
Yes. And I believe it is Button and Boo, and I believe she's got an Instagram now, because she wasn't.
okay, because I looked her up and I was gonna tag her and everything. I was like, okay. I guess
she's
not.
started a shop now.
So, and it has like a little, like you can put your stitch markers in. I know you guys saw on our post, had little flip-flop. I know, baby, it's okay. Little flip-flop. Stitch stoppers. Cute, cute, cute. Came with amazing, gorgeous. Oh my gosh. Yuletide Tropics is the name of that one. And it came with 2 minis to go with it. Now, I wouldn't have normally put these 2 colors with that. I was like, I'm just gonna go with it. And I have a hoe.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
I hadn't seen it yet. The finished object.
Oh, you haven't?
No.
Did I not post it?
No.
Oh, I thought I posted.
Did you?
I don't know.
I might have missed it.
I thought I posted it, but maybe not.
Oh, look
But
at
anyway,
that. Maybe you did. I just missed it.
look at that.
Beautiful. Look at that.
Those are fun colors together.
Yes.
See, I'm not good with colors, so I don't know nothing. So I just went with it, and
I love the micro striping.
yeah,
That's so cute.
it kind of, you know, there at the gusset, kind of pulled a little bit, but I don't care.
Pretty,
But
pretty.
yeah, I thought I did the cast on again with the yellow, the creamy yellow color, and switched to the main color to do the little bit of ribbing. Heel flap and gusset, y'all.
She's a changed woman.
Thanks, Rachel. Mwah, mwah, mwah. But yeah, coral color for the heel flap, and then the yellow on the toe again.
Pretty, pretty.
I had a lot of fun doing that. And the pattern, I know I posted on Instagram. I think it's my Shorty sock pattern by, hang on just a second, and I will get that information to you.
Is she needing to go?
I didn't know. She's terrified she can hear the thunder.
Oh.
She's so scared.
Oh, okay.
So she just wants to be closer. Yeah. She just hangs out in the, my Shorty socks by Blue Fern Yarns. And it's I believe it's a free pattern on Ravelry. And so I did tweak it just a tiny, tiny bit. I did, I think it was 10 rows on the cuff. I think that's pretty much all I did that's different on it. Yeah. So anyway,
So
I thought with it being summery, you know, Christmas in July, summery, I did a Shorty sock. And plus, like, all my store-bought socks, they're all Shorties. That's all I ever wear. Except for my, like, what are they called? Cabin socks. My thick cabin socks for wintertime. So I'm like, why have I not knitted just Shorty socks? Because that's what I wear. So fun, fun, fun.
Yes.
Super fast being a Shorty sock, and plus it doesn't hurt that I got a small foot.
Right.
Yeah. So anyway, there's the inside of the bag. Love it, love it, love it.
Yes.
All those pockets and so fun.
It is. Pinky marine.
Yes.
Very super
Maureen
sweet.
is a super sweetheart.
Well, let me show my Christmas in July whip.
Yay!
I have not posted on Instagram yet.
Peeky peeky.
Huh? Oh.
Peeky peeky.
So I have decided to make a shawl. No, cowl. I do not know how to pronounce it. I-L.
It looks like a
S-E. I-L-S-E. Ilse?
Ilse?
I don't know.
Oh,
By Heather Boos.
Okay.
Pattern will be in the description below.
Yeah.
But it is,
It's really pretty.
it looks like a shawl, but then you seam it together
Yeah.
to be a cowl so it doesn't fall off.
Yeah. Perfect.
Yes. And it's designed.
Ever since I've seen ones like that, I'm like, yes. What a smart idea.
Yes, because you don't have to fidget with it. It's not going to fall.
You don't have to worry about how to style it.
Yeah.
You know,
just put it
which
on.
way do you wrap it around? Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect.
It is, yeah. This is designed for a sock set. So I was like, okay, good deal.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
So, I had the same main color. You'll try it. You'll try it.
Oh my goodness, those colors are just gorgeous. So
Gorgeous.
pretty. So pretty.
Yellow and coral. But I had, and I did not bring it, it's acquisition. I think you have
Yep.
one. Zebra Yarns recently had a mystery sale on some of her self-striping. And so we had got these. And
She bought it for me. So sweet, so sweet. But yeah, so fun.
teal and black, and then the purple. They don't have color names or anything. But this is a 20 gram mini. This is a 50 gram for the Hank, for the main, and then 20 gram mini. And I was looking at it and I was like, oh, that goes almost perfect.
Yeah, it does.
Let me put it up here
Absolutely perfect with it.
with it. Yes, it's just like,
Mm-hmm.
gorgeous, gorgeous. So,
Mm-hmm.
I'm still going to use the yellow and coral on a couple of the stripes to mingle it in. And now I have got all tangled up. Hang on. Pause. Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah.
So that's my start to it.
Pretty. Yeah, that's so pretty.
And I don't know if you can see
Oh yeah, I forgot to show the stitch markers.
a little flamingo with a Santa hat.
Yeah.
So cute. Gotta include all the tropic stuff.
Yes.
So this
Yeah, I
is
totally forgot about that.
just,
That's really pretty.
what is that, garter?
Yeah.
Knit,
Mhm,
back and forth.
mhm.
So yeah, it's paid for pattern, so I don't want to give too much of it away, but yeah, just following the pattern, and then I'll slowly add in the other colors. Yes, really enjoying it. Really enjoying the
Fun, fun, fun.
yarn.
Yeah, I know that yarn is so pretty. It's super pretty, so pretty. All right.
Okay.
What's in here? Yeah, it's a rumbling and a rumbling out there. That storm. When I very first saw this sock pattern from Everything
Shapes Us.
Huh?
Everything Shapes Us.
Yes. Everything Shapes Us, Jen on Instagram. She did this pattern called Grannies in a Row, and it is so super cute. So cute. As soon as I saw it, I was like, I need that pattern. And she is doing a knit along right now with that. And so I started with some different colors, and I had already did the granny squares for the leg of it, and even did the cuff, and I was starting down the leg, and Rachel, creative yarnaholic, blah, blah, mouthful, she shared what she was doing, and I was like, oh, those are so cute. I love the colors and everything. Hers were patriotic as well, and so switched it up. So I've got a hoe. I've got one finished one.
Cute.
So yeah. Anyway,
So neat.
heel flap gusset. Yeah, total game changer. Rachel showed me. We went all together. We went to the Kentucky Fiber Festival in May, and she had previously had tried to explain, how to do the heel flap pickup stitches and everything. And so, yeah, inspect it. There's no holes.
It's gorgeous.
So I messaged her before our trip and I said, hey, while we're together, I said, is there any way you can show me how you do the picking up of the stitches of that to not have any holes? She said, yeah, sure. So I did just like a little sample. I, did like a few rows and then I did the heel flap. So that way it was just ready to go to pick up the stitches so she can show me how to do it. A little crochet hook. Pick up those stitches. It doesn't spread the stitch like if you were, picking up stitches with your knitting needles. It kind of spreads that stitch, but stretches it, and that's, I guess, how I was getting those holes. But using that crochet hook, I mean, there's like no holes. No holes. So, total game changer. I feel like I can knit whatever sock I want now.
Good.
And I can either plug that heel in that it calls for. Most of them calls for the heel flap, cuff down ones. Or I can change it to strong heel, which does not pick up stitches at all. Or fish lips kiss. There's a few other heels that I've got. I bought some other patterns with different heels that I'm gonna give a try. It's just fun to always be learning, learn new things.
Definitely.
And stuff, so yeah. What else are you working on, ma'am?
My next item is a hoe. Can we show it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Because I just have 2 more things to show anyway.
My lovely, I call them color block socks. I have no idea what those, because I pieced together patterns. But the last time we recorded, I had a baby toe. I had from the toe up to the stopper there is where I had, and so I finished it, blended the colors, but I'd used the striping very similar. I did a modification, added a couple rows, but the striping simulation of what Shelly of Daisy Stitch Company had used on her USA socks, the red, blue, and the white.
Yeah.
Which
I'll show here in a minute.
Yeah, I'm pointing to them, and I was like, oh, she hadn't even talked about them.
Yeah.
But so the peach stripes in, blends with this is apricot and this is denim, and it just stripes.
So pretty.
Too cute.
Yeah.
Rounded toe, shadow wrap heel of one pattern, and then heel tab. Look at that. Look at that cool little thing. A little heel tab and a folded cuff. First time doing that. I
gotta try it. That looks super cute.
Really like how it turned out. I will make more shorty socks for sure.
Yeah.
Because
they're, I already wear it, wear them all the time.
Yeah.
Plus, they knit up so fast.
Yes.
I don't know why I didn't think of that sooner.
Oh. I had to borrow her blocker because, I don't want to show a sock like this. Can't tell it. It's so cute.
Yeah.
So anyway.
Awesome.
My little progress keeper from Sam's Tiny Trinkets.
So cute.
So cute. Little llamas.
So cute. So cute.
Okay. Now.
Okay.
I'm done. The rest is yours. Oh, one more thing. But
just turn it over to me now.
Yep. Yep. Just all you go.
This one isn't too thrilling. I'm making a muscle bird. I know that's not how you pronounce it. I heard that was not the correct pronunciation of it. But
oh yeah.
Muscle burra or something like that. Hat. Everybody knows what it is.
Yeah.
So. But anyway, my daughter requested. I had made one that was too small for me. Which I was so sad about, but it fit my daughter perfectly She loves it. She had gone hiking, I want to say maybe February or something like that, and she snapped a picture of herself wearing it, and she's like, I love this. I totally forgot that I had it, and I love it. Can you make me another one? So here is the other one. The yarn I am using is Blue Sky Fibers in the, don't know what colorway, Wild Time. THYME, Wild Time. Perfect. Because she's gonna wear it when she goes hiking or, you know, whatever.
Yes.
So I still got a long way to go knitting. Because after I got done doing the increases, I put a marker so I can measure. But it doesn't matter because you're supposed to measure from here. And I still have probably about 6 more inches to go. So, and then she said, well, can you make braiding one too? So we'll see. That's her boyfriend. And we'll see. Yeah, that's close. It's okay, baby girl. It's okay. Our dog is deathly afraid of thunderstorms. I know, baby. I know. Come here, girl. It's okay. It's okay, sweet girl. It's okay. It's okay.
Baby.
Yeah, it's okay.
Mama.
I know. She's like, save me. Save me.
No.
Yeah.
You're just gonna lay
Yeah,
down.
she's gonna lay right there.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
she's a good girl. I know. It's okay, sweet girl. Yeah.
Okay.
Had a friend that lived in Texas. She had a Great Dane, terrified of
Oh
thunderstorms.
wow.
And he wanted to be in her lap
Oh.
when it was storming.
Oh. A big dog.
He was huge.
Yes.
It's like, no, you're not a lap dog.
Oh
But
me.
he was the biggest baby when it came to storms.
Oh.
Yeah. So
They're so pitiful.
I know. Okay. And I know that I've showed this project before.
Oh. Mm-mm.
Yeah. He did. It's better. I knew he was dead. You would have seen me jumping.
Still gave me the cold chills though.
Yeah, I'd have been like, nah. So we live in part of the area that we have brown recluse spiders. And when I was moving stuff around in here a couple weeks ago,
Oh.
I stirred up like 3 of them.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. I am doing I know I talked about it in previous podcast, that I am doing the Stitches in Time blanket by K. Jones Bakery Bears. And I'm doing shows that my husband and I watch. And I'm pretty sure I did not have this one done.
Nope.
I was working on it, the very first one for Big Brother, and these were all the colors on the set for the 2022 Big Brother set. So Big Brother, and then I'm really proud of this one. I'm so proud. We like watching Friends. So here's a Friends square. Here's all of the umbrella colors at the beginning, and plus in Friends they've got those colored dots, the red, blue, and the yellow. Here we've got the what is it? Central Perk. There's the sign colors. Here's the color of the couch they're always sitting on, and of course had to add coffee color because coffee shop. Here is there's the girls' door with the little gold frame. The guys' door with their Etch-a-Sketch on the door all the time. And then the hallway color. So, anyway, love that one.
Super creative on
I'm
that.
so proud of that one.
Look at you.
Really proud of how that one turned out. And here is my third one I am working on. And this one, look at all those ends. Did you notice though?
Oh, yeah, I'm like, those didn't have it. Good job.
Yeah, because I'm like, I don't want to have to deal with all of those ends because it will never get done if I leave it to the very end, because who's going to want to do all that? But anyway.
It's a lot.
This one is Survivor.
Oh, cool.
Here's the island that they stay on, the different greens, and I thought that represented, you know, the island, all the like dirt and whatever, sand colors and stuff.
Cool.
The blue water, ocean water, and then here's the, what is it called? Like the Survivor logo. Yes, there you go. It's got orange and black. It's funny because this one, I don't know if you can kind of tell. I ran out of this blue, so I had to, it's pretty close, but there's just a little bit. And then I've got my next one will be this one for the water as well. And then I've got 3 colors for their, what are they called? Like their bandana things they wear.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever they're called. Well, come on. For orange, for this last season they had orange, and they had like a bright green and a kind of a that color purple. So that'll be the top 3.
Cool.
So anyway, I'm having fun with it. Since I've been out for the summer while my husband's at work, I've been working on it as much as I can. So
because he still doesn't know, does he?
He does not know. And he is now on Instagram. He's like, well, I don't know how to find you or whatever, and I'm still, I don't, so unfortunately I'm not going to post those on Instagram because I'm afraid that he will
what's this?
Look over there. Yes. Yeah. So he just got on there for watching the reels.
They're funny.
Funny, yeah, the funny reels. So, yeah. But anyway, that's all I am working on right now.
Cool.
Yeah.
Nope, keep going.
You don't have anything else to show?
Just for
I've oh yeah, finished objects. Talking about, what were they called? That sock? What did you call it?
Her USA socks.
The fading of the...
Oh, yeah, just fading sequence that she used.
Yeah. Shelly of Daisy Stitch Co. She had posted these. She had socks very similar to that. Very similar.
Yep.
And I was like, oh my goodness, they're so cute. I bought the minis for it.
Mm-hmm.
Probably 2 years ago.
Yeah.
If not more.
At least 2.
Yeah. Anyway, when she started doing hers, I was like, you know what? I really need to get busy and do mine. And so here they are. I wish hers are flipped like this as well, where, you know, both toes it's blue and red with the red, white, and blue color, and then hers are switched up here as well. I wish I would have done a little more of the toe to push this fade back a little bit, because which one did I do first? I think I did this one first. And because there was so much red, I didn't have enough red left to do the red up here. So that's the reason, because I was going to keep them both the same, but I had to switch them because there wasn't enough. But anyway, they were really fun to do. And had to...
fast. Like the one I did. Like, I don't know, I guess it's because of the striping, you're like, one more.
I know. It's like, ooh, I want to see that. And then the main color, it's not that much. Especially if you have a small foot.
Right?
Yeah. But, yeah. I mean, they're super fast.
Yeah.
And so fun. I had to zoom in on her picture to, like, count how many rows she did her the fade part where she blended the two colors together. And then, you know what that is? Flapping does it.
Oh my goodness!
Y'all.
You're on a roll with those heels now.
Yeah. Because, I mean, when I say total game changer, I mean total game changer.
Well, you're proving it. This one. Keep doing it.
Because, I mean, that was the main thing that I stayed away from it is because it was creating holes.
Yeah.
And it was just frustrating and it just wasn't even fun to do.
Right.
And so, yeah.
But now you're just like, next.
Yeah.
Next.
Yeah. So fun.
Good.
Thank you, Rachel!
She cannot thank you enough.
I will forever be grateful for that handy little trick.
Too funny.
Because I have another pair to show of the heel flap. And does it. Hello. Hello.
Dun, dun, dun. Look at those.
Oh my gosh, these were so fun to do.
Wait a minute. They're so cute.
Another test knit for Dana Ray Makes. She had a test knit for the cookie swap sock. And as soon as I saw them, I was like, that just looks so fun. And I'm going to do like cookie colors.
Cool.
So I just grabbed all my browns that I could find that I could put in there. And we've got
So neat.
Now I can't even remember what I called them when I was knitting it, but there's chocolate chip cookies and this
Oatmeal
one
raisin?
here. Yeah, this one right here is oatmeal raisin because it's got, I know you can't see in the color, but it's like a dark purple
Yeah.
in there to give
Cute.
it like the raisins and like, I don't know, snickerdoodle. I don't know, chocolate macadamia. One of them's molasses. I don't know. One of them, I don't know. But
Yeah.
anyway,
Too
just
cute.
a bunch of different cookie flavors or whatever.
Yeah.
Heel flap and gusset again, y'all. Look at that. Game changer. So fun. Anyway, yeah.
Those are so cute. Such neat little texture on each one.
I know. It's so fun. Y'all need to go grab and then look at the hashtag of the different ones. There's Dana posted on her stories. I either saw it today or yesterday. Somebody did just Christmas colors. The red and green and white. And did it. Oh my gosh, they're so cute.
I bet they are.
So anyway, and plus it, they went so fast because, you're doing this one and then you're changing it to this texture and then you're changing it. So you're constantly changing colors. So it just makes it go really fast.
Yeah.
So go check that out.
Awesome.
Dana Ray Makes cookie swap socks. So fun. They were just a lot of fun to do. And one more finished object.
See, she has been on a roll.
Yeah.
Shoo.
Let me see who made that. Kira Knits, I guess, Kera Knits, and she just released. I had signed up for the test knit, but I wasn't chosen. She had, I'm sure, hundreds of people posting, so I didn't get it. But I liked it, so when she released the pattern, I bought it, and it's out now. It's called the Double Braid Beanie, and there's 3 different weights. There's worsted, light bulky, and then bulky weight. And I did the what size did I do? I did the light. No. Okay, I kind of modified it. I tweaked it a little bit because because the yarn is the scarfy yarn. I'd still need to put a pom-pom on it. But anyway, I like how the scarfy yarn just does that fade. It's so fun.
Yes.
And I wanted it to be slouchy. I didn't want it to be snug.
Tight,
yeah, real tight. So it's still, and I guess I have a big head or something, because when I cast on for the light bulky, which I figured that's what this weight of yarn is, I was like, there's no way that's going around my head. So I used the same needle size for the light bulky, but I went to the worsted weight size for the cast on, and then I followed the pattern for worsted weight, but I did this one. Anyway, hopefully I don't totally mess up my hair, but I'm gonna put it on so you can kind of see how it goes.
Cute. Model time.
Yeah. I don't know.
That.
How's it look?
Cute.
Stupid.
No, cute.
But anyway, yeah. See, it just kind of fits, and I'm gonna put a pom-pom. See, it still fits, pretty nice and snug to the head, and gives it a little, I like a little bit of a slouch, not a super slouchy hat. But anyway, so
Cute.
yeah.
And the braid was there's only one braid?
Yeah. It's just the one,
Cool.
and then the rest is that texture, kind of a ribbing texture. I still have to weave in my ends, but yeah. Anywho, yeah, since I've been work, I've just been binge watching TV
And going to town.
yeah, because just been stressed and sometimes depressed about job search and stuff, and
Yeah.
it just takes my mind away.
I guess it's better than stress eating.
Yeah, could be big as this house. I still would get up and munch, but
Yeah. Yeah.
not as
Eat, yeah.
not as much because I'm busy knitting and
Right.
stuff. Yeah. But
All right, and then we have
talk about finished objects.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Finished objects.
Yeah.
I realized after we got going that I was like, oh, we should have started with that, but we just been sitting here in them.
Right.
The last time that we recorded, we did not have our tops done. We're still working on them.
No,
We just didn't show them.
because you were wearing yours, and when I got to your
I
house,
changed.
yes, because I didn't
You
even
didn't wear
think.
yours. Yes.
I didn't even think about wearing it at all.
Yeah.
So she's like, let's wear our tops. I was like, okay.
Yeah, because we have to show them.
Yeah.
Show them in their lovely gorgeousness.
Right. Our matchy. Close. Matchy.
Yeah.
Just a little darker. But yeah. So fun. Go ahead. What pattern did you use?
I did the Summer Slip Tee by Knititude in the yarn Trubu by Lion Brand, and that is rayon from Bamboo. It was a bit splitty, but
Yeah.
I will probably use it again. Just wearing this top is just like, it's cool. It's not clingy.
Yeah, I do like that about it.
Yeah. So it's, I need to wear it more often because, like I said, it's been in the closet, but gotta wear it.
And I don't remember what
this is called.
name. Do you remember?
I'm thinking.
I got it. Aha! Seacrest Tea by Ashley Lillis. There we go.
There you go. After.
Yeah. I knew that I wanted mine a little more cropped, so I took that bottom stripe off. I started the ribbing, but then I just skipped to the next color. Or took one, I don't know. I took one of the chunks out
Yeah.
to give it, and it's, I don't know if you can see. It's, you know, it's nice. I wear like a little cami tank underneath, and I used Kobu by Lion Brand, and it is a cotton bamboo blend, and I don't believe, I mean, it is incredibly soft, has good drape, but I don't think I would use it again just because, like, wearing it, we wore these to the Fiber Festival back in May in Kentucky, and it pills really bad. Like, I was wearing like a
Crossbody.
yeah, crossbody purse, little mini purse type thing, and it just, I mean, I was picking fuzz off all the time. Plus there were some knots that I found in the yarn,
Yes.
and ugh. So I wasn't too thrilled with that yarn, so I don't know if I would use it again.
Right.
But anyway,
Ta-da!
yeah, so fun. Fun. My first finished top.
I know.
But
After all these years of knitting.
I know. And I drug my feet while I was knitting it because I was like, this thing is not going to fit. It is going to be weight. It looks humongous. But then I tried it on and I was like, oh, well, maybe it won't be too bad.
Yeah.
And I think it fits pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Cute.
Yeah.
Very neat construction on both of them. They were bottom up. Don't preferably like bottom up,
Yeah.
but we made it work and ta-da!
Yeah. All done. We even included Rachel in our little knit along, and she made the sweater as well. And it was funny because, you know, we have this color, and then like this is just a little bit lighter, and in her sweater, hers was striped. I think she did the rocket tee, and one of the stripes had that same color in it. Yeah, a green in there, and so we just all matched.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was fun.
Too cute.
Okay, I guess that's all I've got.
Yeah.
I know this was a long one. Had lots to show.
Yeah. Need to get together more often.
I know. And action. Do the maze.
Shedding. It's okay. Oh, string. Need to make sure and trim that up.
Did it get snagged or
I
something?
don't know.
Okay. Good. Okay. I'm not gonna say anything, but got the door still open.
Yeah, maybe I'll go to sleep.
Yeah. Just don't say anything. Okay.
Would it be better to do finished objects and then half and then whips, since that's the way you're kind of stacked over there?
No, I've got, these are like my whips. Finished objects.
Where's your half stuff? But you count that as a whip.
It's just half. I still gotta do the other one.
Have you started the second top?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
What do you want to show them as? I don't know. Okay.
I don't care. I can dig.
You can dig. I can dig. I can dig, man.
Yep.
Do we want to unplug the? Do you think the fridge would be fine if we unplug it, or do you think it's fine being loud? It's fine. Just talk.
I think, didn't we do it last time? Well, not last podcast. Last time we didn't do anything to it.
No.
Did you hear it on
But it's talk.
there? Project.
Yes. Loudly.
Not projectile vomit.
No.
But
No.
just project our voice.
Your voice, yeah. Okay. Felt very out of sorts.
Really?
Yeah, a little bit. You good?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, how do we want to... I know, like, the welcome, blah, 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 and then do we want to, like...
Look at our
And we're gonna start off with the finished objects.
Yeah.
You doing? Hiding?
Yeah.
Hiding any shaking?
I definitely don't like this yarn. If I were to do this pattern again, I would do a different yarn because it just
Where? Pills?
yeah feels too bad.
I don't think this one's...
Because yours is the bamboo, right?
Yeah.
This has cotton in it too, so I think it's the cotton that's
It's coming in.
fluffing.
Yeah. When I look at it, I see uneven stitches, but I have not blocked it at all.
Yeah.
I should.
Yeah, I didn't block mine either, but yeah, I don't care. Oh, Carl.
You worn yours any?
No.
I haven't either. It's been tucked away in the closet.
Yeah.
I was going to get dressed. I was like, oh yeah, let me take that out.
Yeah, I was like, before my shower and everything, I was like, okay, I gotta go get all my stuff together, you know, and my box of sweaters that I have. And that's where I shoved it into when I took it off last. What, several months ago?
Mm-hmm. Well, a few. Back in May.
Yeah.
A couple. Because it's July.
Almost exactly 2 months ago.
Yeah. Because it would have been, what,
What's
tomorrow?
20th?
Was it 20th or 21st?
I don't remember what,
Yeah.
but yeah, pretty close. Exactly 2 months.
Okay.
But yeah.
One more drink. Okay. Do you need a drink?
I need a stiff drink.
Need a little calming down?
Oh my gosh. I'm just like,
A little chill?
a lot of stress going on. Coffee don't help. I'm fine!
It's fine. It's all fine.
Yeah. Everything's fine!
Just tastes good while you're all jittery.
Show me. Yeah, with this job change and stuff, it's just, did I make the right choice? You know, and I don't know anybody, and
Is that one of the schools that cousin works at?
no. Nobody that I know of.
Nobody.
And like, as soon as you come in, there's me. That's the only desk. So, yeah, just a little bit stressed. Learning all new and all that good stuff. So.
It'll be good.
Yeah.
Good.
I think in the long run it'll be good, but right now I'm like really stressed and second guessing myself.
Yeah.
If I'm doing the right thing.
Yeah.
Because I feel bad that I'm, you know, letting the other school down for not being there, because not only am I leaving, but another girl left, so that only leaves 3 of them.
To do what you were doing.
Yeah. I'm gonna miss the kiddos. I'm thinking that I probably won't get sick as much being in the office, because, I mean, not that many kids come in there.
Yeah.
The ones that get in trouble.
Yeah. You won't have the daily interaction.
The daily barrage of kids, yeah.
Of their
And
germs.
like Emma was sick all, you know, most of it was allergies, you know, because she's all congested all the time.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we'll see. We'll see. I mean, you know, that could change. You know, just keep an eye on other posts and stuff. But the principal is super nice. I mean, really nice, and so. And I follow Gigi on Instagram.
The orange lady?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gigi made it. Isn't that what it is?
I think so.
I think so. Anyway, lately she's been posting a lot of like positivity type posts and stuff, and it's really been
helpful. We need to change the subject.
I'm just really stressed. I don't like change at all. So. Thanks, Mom and Dad. Being in the military, moving every 3 years. I just I don't do well with change, and so yeah. It'll be okay. Think of something funny.
Do you need to go get a tissue? Dab, dab.
I'll be okay.
Use the sock.
Now a hot flash. Woo!
Get it out of the way.
Oh, I need to defend myself. And my hair doesn't help any.
No, being
It's
stuck
like-
on your neck.
Yeah. It's like...
I don't know if that helps with the hole in it.
That dirt in the light looks like a mushroom. Okay. I'm good.
Oh, goodness. Yeah?
Yeah. Okay.
Have you
Just
stopped sweating?
No.
No?
No. But it's okay.
Okay. Good.
Just look like a faucet coming under my armpits. What's that running down her arm?
Sweat? Hot flash sweat?
I tell you. Talking about running down something. Shaved my legs and cut myself. Wouldn't stop bleeding, so I had to put a Band-Aid on it.
Don't you love it? And then it just like fire. Like if the soap or whatever you
I know.
gets in it.
Well, I didn't know I cut myself until, like you said, the soap and water kind of hitting it. I was like, oh my gosh.
And you look
And
and
I looked and I'm like, there's nothing, like
no blood?
no blood yet.
Oh.
But then when I stopped showering, about to dry off, and I'm like, lift my leg, and it's like running down my leg. I'm like, oh my gosh, help! No wonder I felt lightheaded.
Grab in toilet paper.
Yeah, and then it sticks.
Yeah. Be like, you know those guys that shave and like
The little
toilet
piece of
paper?
yeah. That's so funny. But I don't get that because if you pick it off, it's just going to open it back up, isn't it?
Maybe if you wait long enough, it'll clot it. But I know, like, you pull it off, then the scab is going to come off with the tissue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Does anybody else cut themselves while shaving? Tell us your
time.
Tell us your stories.
All the time. She's like, why? And then I've cut myself in the pit, and that burns.
Yeah,
It's like,
especially when you go to put deodorant on.
yes.
It's like,
I'm just like, maybe I can go without deodorant.
yeah, let it heal first.
Like, Chewy, you stinky. Sorry.
Yeah.
I got a wound.
Talking about deodorant, I'm thinking about switching to like a spray kind and see.
Would you use a like a stick?
Yeah, stick. But I don't know because like maybe I just put too much on because first I don't want to stink,
Right.
but like. And then the creases, the deodorant, like,
Oh, where it, like,
settles.
yeah, gathers.
And, like, okay.
Uh-oh.
I've been... Y'all don't judge me. I've been watching Love Island
Oh, yeah.
lately. And, like, I see them, they're using the spray kind. And they'll, like, put their arms up or whatever, it's like, oh, well, they don't have any of the deodorant, stuck in there. So I'm like, maybe I need to try it.
So you're getting some ideas from the show.
Yeah.
I need to do this. Alright, you ready?
Yep.
Hello! Thank you for joining us today. We are over at Yvonne's house, and if you are new, if you are returning,
Okay, pause. He's like getting up all in there. Go.
good, because I was flubbing it big time. Because I thought about it.
Okay. There we go.
If you're new, welcome, and then like introduce us. But I wanted to get the returning first, and then the new, and then
Oh, okay.
because I was thinking about it earlier, but I'm just like the first part, like, hello, hey guys, the what? Like, I don't know.
I know. Well, we don't do it that often, so it's like not really in the routine of.
Yeah, and I don't want to sound forced.
Yeah.
So,
Hey guys,
we're here. I don't know. Let me just start. I'm Nancy.
I'm on. That's a good blooper for you.
There you go. We haven't had. I noticed because I was like thinking, like, okay, well, should we talk about bloopers at the end? But here lately, we haven't had a lot of bloopers, so I've just kind of left them in. Kind of ties in what we're talking about in the moment, like throughout the video.
Yeah.
I'm like, we need some more bloopers, like, but not forced ones. But
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
there's one for you.
Yeah.
Need to get together more often.
I know.
Yep. But then school's gonna be starting back, and
Yeah.
we won't have as much time. But
I
I know
know.
you're still a
Yeah.
quick knitter anyway.
Yeah, I won't have as much time to knit. But it's funny because during the interview, he was like, there's going to be some, lull times that, like if the phone's not ringing or, whatever. And I said, I don't know why I was bold to ask this, but I was like, well, I'm a knitter. I said, during those lull times, would you mind if I knitted? And I said, of course I'd put it away, once it got busy, the phone rang or whatever. And he said, yeah, well, I don't see. He said, I don't know if you really have time to do it because, I don't want you to be doing it and then put it down, put it, back and forth like that. But at least I got that permission, so.
Nice.
Yeah. If there ever is a dull time or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm sure it won't be like a lace shawl or anything like that.
Right. Just like a row on a sock or something.
Yeah, like a just plain vanilla sock. I'll have it handy that I can add a few stitches here and there. But yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Yep. It's not rumbling as bad now.
No.
Yeah.
She's still down here.
I know she is. Baby. What's funny is, if it's storming, thundering, or whatever, we're in the living room, and she doesn't hang out by us in the living room. She'll come down and she'll sit right in front of this door because it's kind of blocked, But that's funny that she wanted to be in here with us. I guess because it's still down here at this end of the house.
I don't know. Poor thing.
I know. Yeah, any fireworks, people shooting. We live in the country, so there's people shooting sometimes. And then thunder. She's scratching at the door.
Yeah.
Let me in.
I'm done. I can't make it.
Yeah. I'm scared. Yeah, this morning I had forced her out, in between the rain times, and because yesterday it was raining again. She does not go out if it's raining. She's like, I made her go out. No, she did not go out at all until it was later in the afternoon, probably around 1-ish. And I heard her move or something. I was like, oh my gosh, she's still in the house, and it's sunny outside. I'm like, lady, come on, let's go outside. She's like, I don't want to go outside. She's going so slow.
Aww.
When it's something she don't want to do, she's just slow. I was like, you need to go outside. And she got up to the door and turned around to go back lay on the carpet. I was like, nope, you go outside.
Yeah.
Because she had been in all the previous night, all up until
Oh wow.
1 o'clock. Did not go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
And she didn't go in the house.
Good.
Yeah, really good. And so then this morning, I'm like, lady, you get outside right now. Because she gets upset when, you kind of firm with her, And so, yeah, she went outside, but she wasn't out there no time, and she was scratching at the door.
Let me back.
I mean, I'm sitting on the couch. She's sitting there, and she's looking right at me. She's like,
hello. I know you see me.
Yeah. I said, I see you. I said, you're fine. It's not raining. It's not thundering. Nothing. I'm like, you stay out there and go to the bathroom. So I left her out there a little while.
Yeah.
And then she came up to the door again. I was like, yeah. I was like,
okay. Come on.
Yeah. So crazy.
What these animals do.
I know.
Ours is the same way. My cat, I'm going to have to get going because my cat, so we got 2 dogs and a cat. And I put the dogs in the bedroom when I leave. And the cat has the run of the house because the dogs will get in the litter box. So I keep that room closed.
Mm-hmm.
No, he's hiding under the bed in our room because it was thundering. And I was trying to get him out. I was like, fine, you're staying. So the cat's locked in with the dogs. So
yeah.
I'm sure he's fine. And probably if it's still thundering, he's just under there. He just cowers.
Oh. So he under the bed?
Yeah.
Or up inside the box frame?
No, just under the bed. Yeah.
Yeah, this morning when I was talking about cats hiding under the bed, I don't know if it stormed it during the night.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it did or not because we have a fan to a noise blocker type thing. Mm-hmm. So if a storm comes through, we are oblivious to it because the fan just makes that much noise.
Yeah.
Which I love because I can sleep so good. Anyway, this morning I hear this rustling around under the bed. Well, I guess part of the box spring, that I don't even know what that stuff is, that mesh, whatever, gauzy type stuff that's on the bottom of the box spring. He has, I guess, made like a little hole or something. I don't know, because he gets up in it. So I hear him rustling around. Like, because Gary was up feeding him this morning, and so he heard him. So he's coming out. But if he's scared or whatever, he'll hide in there. Yeah. He hides in it, in the box springs. So yeah, crazy. Crazy animals.
I know. Oh, now she's dreaming.
Yeah.
Back feet. So funny. Alright. Do we want to hold up? Do we want to use when we held those up?
Yeah, we can.
Just
That, or do you want to pull out the thingy?
use it. Okay, sounds good.
Awesome. Another one down. Another one bites dust. Another one bites dust. Another one